All I know is whenever I see a desert in a video game, I'm thinking instant death no matter which way I go. And 99% of the time that is true. But that's why we saved first. Okay, exit east. Alright, we've entered a mountain area. Or a mountainous area. I'm going to take a minute to pause. Which, this program, this game, is one of the first ones that I've ever played. The only thing, there are only two others before this that I played that were on the PC. And those are all for the TRS-80 Color Computer 2, and then on the regular Nintendo system. However, now, let's save here first again. What is the one thing you never want to do in a sci-fi movie? Never look in holes. Alright, nothing left to do now but restore the game and try again. Go back north. Wait a minute. That's the other thing. Strange. Let's see if I can't squeeze through that hole. Well, shit. Okay. We now have a spider droid on our butt. Well, if you encounter that droid and you touch it, you explode. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up. So that's why I'm so quiet right now. I need to get up. Oh, shit. Alright, I needed that spider droid right where I was, but I wasn't paying attention, so that's the end of that. It's just a matter of trial and error, you know. Now, there's two ways to kill the spider droid and two ways to kill the ORAT. Okay. This is going to be an exciting little thing. Alright. Restore. Alright. Let's not worry about anything right now. Let's just get up to the top of that thing where the arches are. Where we saw in the previous scene. The spider will not climb after us. But we need the spider to go in that cave. Or I could just take care of the spider droid right now, but I won't get very many points for it. And did you notice that the rock bridge actually did crack? Which means that I've only got a limited amount of times that I can go up. Thankfully, I should only need to do it once. And we've got to be very, very careful that we don't fall. Because that right there is instant death. About like touching that spider droid. Not fun. This game and all of its accessories are available on Steam. I'm just not sure about the remake to this one. Okay. Good idea to always save. Okay. Okay. I want to make sure that that is on. Okay. That's kind of loud. I gotta get close enough to that, so I'm going to save it now. Boom. That part I remembered. This is the part that I remember of the game. There's a little pod racing part towards the end. Ha! Eat that, Lucasfilm. That, Sierra Games beat you to the pod racing deal. Okay, I gotta be careful because if you see those, cavern, those, drips will eat through your helmet and kill you. Just making our way through. Okay, dark room. And this is where we get our first mission. In other words, you're up the shit creek without a paddle. Yes. Okay. All right. We're back outside. Time to save. Okay. This is number 2. Okay. So we need to get in that cave with that thing following us. Fuck. Alright. Let's go back to his. True, I could take care of that spider thing by just pushing this rock on it, but that takes forever and doesn't yield very many points. So why not just go ahead and let it take care of the ORAT for us if I can get into that damn cave without it blowing us up. All around the mulberry bush. Alright, now to go stand next to this ORAT cave. First off, save. Right? Okay. All right. Now, that was not easy at all. In fact, the pod racing scene is getting ready to come up. We're almost halfway through the game, believe it or not. I know the score doesn't reflect it, but since we're almost there. Okay. Next pass, death. All right. Now, since we've already taken care of this part of the adventure, it shouldn't be that much hard. It shouldn't be that hard to get through it. Since all we have to do is get back up to that one place where the alien head was. And since we've already disabled most of the stuff with the exception of the tentacles that we still have to skim the wall for, and watch out for the acid drops up top. Now, the part that's going to take the longest is actually going to be in the next section of this game, where we have to play the slots until we get a certain amount of bucketzoids. We'll possibly skip through most of that, because it's mostly just saving, reloading, saving, reloading, saving, reloading. Or saving, getting money, or saving, or reloading if you lost money, or whatever. Because we have to get something before we can leave. This has a lot of elements from Star Wars in it. However, save. It is. It'll become more. Oh, damn it. See, that's why you save. Anyway. That Star Wars thing will actually become more prevalent into the second one. Okay. Okay. Going into the triangle. And we're inside of a giant computer room. Save it. Okay. We just wait. And these are the local Keronans. The skimmer. Grill. Yeah, that thing that ate us a few times back in the desert. All right. We have been provided with transportation, and thus we'll first off okay, remember that name, Dr. Slash Volhall. All right, there's the code we need. And me without a pen. Damn. Yeah, pencil. That'll work. 6858. We'll need that for later. All right. Now, this is the only part that I'm going to say save before the hand, and this is a matter of great importance. Because if you don't, you mess up, you don't have a chance to actually save during the trip. So you have to start all over.